Alright, today I'm going to show you how to change the brakes on a 2005 Town & Country Limited. First thing you're going to need is a 19mm socket on a 1/2-inch breaker bar. That's to take the tires off. Second thing you're going to need anti-seize for the sliders on the brakes. Third thing you're going to need is a heavy-duty jack. At least, I would suggest 3-ton. You can use a cheaper one as long as you use one of these, a safety jack. And you're going to need a basic tool set. And then Detroit Axle, not sponsored or anything, but Detroit Axle sells the entire kit. This is what comes in the kit. You get the front brake pads, left and right, with the safety clips. And 2 brand new discs, rotors. It comes with brake cleaner, and it comes with .3 brake fluid, which we're not going to use, but we will be using the brake cleaner. The first thing you're going to want to do is, before you even jack the car up, you can get it set up or whatever, you want to jack it up from this center motor mount right here. If you can see right there, jack it up from that. It's pretty much center of the frame. Now, with the car weight still on the tires, you're going to break all of the nuts free. I'm going to show you this tire, and then we'll skip to the next tire. These are aftermarket rims. Obviously, your rims ain't going to look like this. If you can't break them free and you're like, oh my god, this is so hard, just get a pipe. This is regular. It is like 2, maybe 2.5 feet, a black pipe from Home Depot. You can stick it on the edge here, and you'll be able to just easily, without straining yourself, loosen them nuts. So I'm going to loosen all these, loosen all them, and jack the car up. First one. Is it recording?
Yeah.
All right. Nope. Stop it and go find my own.
It's recording.
Alright. You're going to need an Allen key set, unfortunately. I'm going to guess this one, because it looks like I might have used that one before. It's got some marking on it. Yep. So that is a, is it even labeled? Alright, so you need a 7mm Allen key to get the brakes off. Go get me a wrench. Press pause. Left. So I gotta go actually the other way. I gotta go up. This way. Ow. Alternatively, you can get a socket, a 7mm socket, which after doing this with an Allen key, I think that's what I'm going to buy, because I own this car. I'm just going to get a 7mm Allen key socket, because this is annoying. But you can do it with an Allen key. Turn it off. Like I said, you can buy one of these. This is a 7mm on a socket. It's going to speed up your... Wait, am I tightening this? No, I'm loosening it. It's going to speed your process up a lot. There's an Allen key there, and there's an Allen key on the bottom. Around here somewhere. You gotta kind of look and feel for it. Look for the rubber. I think this is it. Yep. There we go. So you're gonna take these both out all the way. First pause. Alright, so once you get the 2 screws out, you should be able to pry this out. If you see there's the bolts here, you should be able to push them out like that. If you're having trouble, let's see if we can get this one out. Alright, so the only thing holding this in now, you're going to take your screwdriver here. Wow, that came off pretty easy. So yeah, that just pops off like that. Press pause. If you're having trouble getting it off, see if they can see that. Grab the bolt. You should be able to pull it out. Well, sometimes it'll come all the way out with a pair of pliers. So, should be able to pry this thing out now. I don't know what is up with this one. What is stopping this thing from coming out? Alright. So, as you can see, holy shit. Alright, obviously, this caliper is destroyed. You can see the front pad is basically brand new. The back pad is completely done. You can see the rubber seal is completely shot. So this is most likely seized. I highly doubt it's going to go back in though. Oh, it's going in. But this caliper is junk. You can see it's rotted, falling apart. For now, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put it back together the way it was. Because we have to buy a new caliper. This caliper is junk. I'm not going to use this caliper. I'm not going to destroy a brand new rotor. Alright, so oh, this looks a little different. So this one looks a little smaller. There we go. So this is the new caliper from AutoZone. So what I'm going to do is the new one, now the way these work is you're going to put a washer on the bottom and a washer on the top of this hose. So this, if you get it from AutoZone, this bolt is a 11 millimeter. The one on the car is a 16. So what I would suggest to do is take the bottom bolt out, but leave the top bolt in. That should allow you to break that free. And it's going to leak, so don't get worried. What we're going to do, we're going to take this right off. It's going to leak. Just drop both. Make sure both washers are off. There's still a washer on there. You're going to get that washer right off of there. Now, what you're going to do is put it the way it goes, which is like that. All right, when you put this on, it only fits one way. You have to make sure. The problem I was having, I didn't have it the right way. So it's got to face up. Otherwise, the square doesn't fit. So the square, the square only fits one way. Make sure you got a washer on both sides of this thing. You get that pretty decently tight like that. Alright, so now we have that connected, hooked up. We can get rid of this old caliper here. And we won't lose too much more fluid.
Want me to pause for it now?
Yeah, I guess. So there's these two big bolts that are going to be a pain in the ass to get off. So go get my black set. Alright. You're not really supposed to do this, I'm doing it anyway. So the back bolts, the main bolts here, are a 21 millimeter. Man, this is gonna be hard to get loose. Ooh, man, you're gonna burn these things already, dude. These things are hot. Alright, let's try doing it this way. Think I can get away with this? Nope. Of course not. Go get the other jack. Turn it. Since I'm old, I don't want to kill myself, I'm going to use a jack. Why is that? Did the damn thing reset? It did. Son of a bitch. I was gonna say, it feels way too easy. There we go. So, if you want to be like me, just use a jack. Oh. Ooh, man, that's still tight. Whew. Alright, we'll reuse the jack here. I thought that would have... I heard it snap. You heard it snap, right? Mm-hmm. Must be on there pretty tight. Oh. Just the only thing, if you use a jack, you gotta make sure you get it kind of center. Make sure it's fully on the bolt. Where's that stupid thing? There. And keep it straight as possible. Huh. No way, is the jack maxed out? I think my jack's going bad. Come on, where's the thing? There we go. Oh, look at that. Barely any effort. out. Now this one, we're gonna, I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach. This one we're gonna do a different way. You're gonna do this with the pipe. So we're gonna put this here. See if I can get this on a good angle here. So he's gonna put the, yo, I didn't tell you to move it, man. Come on. Right. You're gonna angle this enough that you can get a pipe on it. Go ahead. You get it on there? So hold on, move. Now lift. Yo, lift straight. You're lifting on an angle. There you go. Now reset, go down. Now go back up. You went down too far, man. You gotta keep it on the thing. Go down, no. Go down. Go down more. Now lift up. No, wait. Come on. You got to lift straight. Like, I shouldn't have to hold the bolt straight. You have to just lift straight with the thing. Don't be cocking it all sideways. All right. Go down. Now lift straight. Lift straight. All right, as you can see, you know, he's way over there with the pipe. It's gonna make it a lot easier to do. That should be loose enough for us to take off. Here, take this. Let me see if I can get it with my hands. There we go. Now, you need to take this piece off or you won't get your rotor off. So you gotta get this off here. Once you get this out, you get rid of that hot rotor that your mother burned up. Grab me the new rotor, press pause. Alright, so now we have our new rotor. Wow, it's actually sealed. So it'll be open on one side. Alright. Now we got a brand new rotor. Whoo, it's pretty.
It's like a night and day difference between the other one.
Give me the brake clean. Now you're going to take your brake clean. You stick this little straw in here. You gotta force it in there, but be careful you don't press it down while you're looking at it. You'll spray yourself right in the eye. What I like to do is I take the old junk pieces and I hit the back like that. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I usually scrub it with my hand. Get that nasty oil right off of there on the back. Front's easy to get to, so I usually just do the back first. You can always do the front. Alright, now we have our new part. That's not all rusty. What the hell's going on here? Why can't I figure this out? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright. You don't want to put never sees on these, because you don't want these to come loose. I've had these come loose on me on my Trailblazer, and it actually hit my rim and scratched up my rim pretty bad. So don't put it never sees on these bolts. You can if you want to, I guess, but I would advise against it. I just didn't have very good luck putting never sees on them. You know, you kind of want these locked in place, and you don't want them to come loose. So it's up to you if you want to throw a little never sees. I wouldn't advise it. You want these things to like basically never come loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to tighten it down with the pipe like that. Show them the pipe. So put the pipe on it and push down. Reset it. Get a couple clicks out of it. Like bring it all the way up, high as you can, and now go down. Hold on. So you made me reset the damn thing. Go ahead, go up now, as high as you can. Now go down. Go up. Now go down. Go up. Snug it down. Alright. I'll do the same thing to this one. I'm going to pause it. Obviously you get the picture here, and then we'll start from there. Alright, so you're going to bust both of these loose and take them out. These are already pre-greased. I am going to throw a little bit of never sees on it. Give me the pads. The kit does come with new, I don't know if you can see this on camera. Hold on. Comes with new safety clips, I guess they're called. I'm not sure what they're called. I'm going to use the one from Detroit Axle. The new caliper did come with one, but I don't know. I'm going to trust Detroit Axle. I'm going to use Detroit Axles. I haven't had any issue with them. I've been putting these parts on quite a few different cars that I've owned, and I've never had an issue. So just, it's a personal preference. I just trust them. They haven't let me down. I've had an issue with them. And even if you order the wrong part, they're actually really good at like sending you your money back. So like I said, I'm not sponsored from Detroit Axle, but I do recommend this company. They are a good company. They take care of their customers. All right. So this one here, this is Grandma Never Sees. This is where you're going to want to spray your brake pad down and spray the outer edge. It doesn't have to be crazy good, but it got to be pretty good. Hold this. Alright, so right here you're going to want to put, man, I need to buy new Never Sees.
And brushes all.
So you're going to want to put some Never Sees on these gliders. I guess they're called gliders. I call them gliders. I don't exactly know what it's called. But this is what you don't want to seize up. This is what the brake actually slides on, as you can see here. This front one, you can see it, it'll glide like that. You don't want some never seize on that. Now your rear one is going to be the same thing. This goes for pretty much any brakes that you do. Doesn't matter what car it is. Just don't get any on this, because obviously you want to be able to stop. So this one goes in here and it'll click. It's a little hard to get in, but it'll click into the body here like that. As you can hear, it's a nice click. Ooh. If that falls off, is that plastic? No, that's metal. I think you're probably supposed to leave that on. I think it's a shim. The other brakes didn't have that, did they? Yeah. It's glued on. Alright. Now we're going to slide this right on here, hopefully. Wow. That is a tight fit right there. Oh no. I just had it on wrong. Alright. Now normally you would put never seize on these, which I'm still going to do. These came pre-greased, but I'm going to add some more.
Just to be safe.
Shine a light up here. No. Like this. So I can see where the thing starts. Alright. Unfortunately, I ended up doing this in the dark. So I apologize if there's something you can't see. But my wife needs the car to go to work. No, it's got to be done at night. Because these things were destroyed. I think I'm screwing it in. I can't. Nope. Can't see. Move the hell out of the way. Why isn't this screwing in? What the hell? Alright, now it is. Alright, so you got both things started. Now you're going to put these here. The way I found the easiest to do this is to kind of like get one started like here. Can you see this on video? So you're gonna like kind of come in here, get it kind of started like that, and then bring it over so it falls into there, and then right as soon as it catches, you're gonna put it there and grab a screwdriver. See, it's tricky. It's a tricky. Oh, my top one's not started. Why didn't my top one start? You gotta make sure these bolts start. Hold this. These things have to be. There we go. You gotta get these things started, but you want it somewhat loose so you can work around them. So you get it like that, and then you can either pry this way, like this. Thing is kind of tricky. Alright, so I'm gonna get it on here and then pry this in, maybe. This is not an easy thing to get in. If anybody in the comments knows an easier way to get these things in, by all means let me know, because I always struggle with these things. You know what I mean? You just gotta play with it till you get it. I mean, that's how I do them. I mean, I don't know a better way to do it. So if you do, by all means, let me know in the comments below. What sucks is because some idiot put aftermarket rims on this van when I bought it. I literally, I don't know if you could tell on this one, but I literally had to grind down my caliper. I don't know if you could see the grind marks, but this had to be ground down because this will hit the rim. Especially now with brand new brakes. So, but that's fine. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna bleed the brakes. If you have stock rims, you don't have to worry about that. I bought this car used, and the person thought it'd be a great idea to put aftermarket rims that don't fit on the car. So, if I put a brand new caliper, this about an eighth of an inch is going to tear into the rim. So this has to be ground down, unfortunately, because I don't want to buy new rims for this car. This car's got almost 300,000 miles on it. I just want it to keep on driving till she dies. All right, so after you're done playing with it, take the brake clean. Make sure you just give it a quick spray, just in case you got anything on there. Now this is done except for the bleeding. Press stop. Like I said, I had to grind this down because it hits my rim. So you won't have to do this if you have stock rims. Hopefully some idiot didn't change your rims on your car that you bought. Oops, pardon. I have to edit that out. Alright, so the bleeder valve is a 10 millimeter. You're going to crack it. What I like to do, this is going to be controversial. I know you guys are all going to cry about it. But in 5 years, when I'm able to take my bleeder valve out, and you ain't, then you could tell me the reason why you don't use never sees on your bleeder valve. For me, I use it because bleeder valves always seize up. So if you don't like drilling them out, put never sees on it. It's not gonna. It's a controversial thing. Everybody hates it and blah blah blah. I don't care. I've been doing it for years and I haven't had an issue with my bleeder valve. So I'm gonna have my son go over there. You're gonna push the brakes down once. This is the way I'm gonna bleed the brakes here. We got the bleeder valve loose. It's see, look, here is completely tight, which will be right there. You're gonna crack it about I don't know, a quarter to a half a turn. Slowly press the brake all the way down. Like to the floor. Yeah. Let go. Slowly press the brake all the way to the floor. Man, we lost a lot of fluid. Alright, just keep pumping it. I'll tell you when to stop. Whoa, 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 stop. Alright, slowly push it down. And we're going to tighten it up. Boom. Now, depending on how much fluid you lost, you might have to re-top off. But you're going to tighten that up. And then what I like to do is I usually take a little bit of never sees and I put it all over here, all over the bolt, all over the nipple. Just like that. All around it. Then I put my cap back on. Here, hold this while I look for the cap. There it is. And then you put your cap back on over top of the never sees. Now that's going to keep your brakes nice. Alright, so what I want you to do is I'm going to start the car. You're going to grab these nuts. Alright, I got to edit that out. Alright, you're going to grab these bolts. Alright, grab the bolts like this. Okay. You're going to spin it and I'm going to hit the brake to make sure the brake is actually engaging. Okay. You're going to spin it this way. For some reason, it's hanging up this way. See right there?
Just spin it clockwise then?
Yeah, spin it clockwise because clockwise it's not catching on the transmission. Okay. So spin it this way and I'm going to hit the brake.
Want me to pause this?
Yeah. Alright, so right now what we're going to do is I have it in drive. As you can see, watch. And I'll lightly apply the brakes. It'll slow it down. And if I need to completely stop it, it's immediate. So there's your replacement. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And obviously the other side I'm not going to replace the caliper. I just need to replace the
rotor.
The rotor and the pads. Because on the other side the caliper is good. Now if you do bleed your brakes like this and it works, check under the hood and see if you're low on fluid. If you are, keep your car off and top off your fluid a bit. So that's it. This is a brake job turned into, this is replacing pads turned into replacing a caliper. So I hope you guys learned something. Obviously, you don't want to do what I did to the caliper. Keep your stock rims, or if you're going to buy rims, buy the ones that fit your car. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.